Moving into the bottom of inning number one, Roane County trailing here on senior night to Calhoun County, the Red Devils, with a run across on a couple base hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. But a great finish of the inning by sophomore third baseman Joplin Harlan. A hard hit shot, stepping on third with the bases loaded, firing to first for the 5-3. Unassisted double play. So Roane County limits it to just 1 run. We move to the bottom half of the inning. There's Smelko, Liz Greathouse, Lexi Burdett, 3 of the 4 seniors leading it off for Roane County. Matt, let's set the defense for Calhoun County.
You got the freshman pitcher, Remedy Riddle, and then you got sophomore Gabby Smith behind the plate. Over at first, Rayleigh Cunningham, the sophomore.
This one popped up in very shallow left center field. This could be dangerous. Ooh. And very nice catch by the freshman, Addie Collins. Thought that she and Arnold might have a problem there.
Yeah, that was a good peel off there at the last second. Collins kind of undercut that one. Continue with the defense there. Lauren Lovejoy, the senior, over at second. Kendall Snogers, freshman, over at short. Abby Waldron, senior, over there at third. Lainey Arnold, a sophomore, out in left. As Liz Greathouse comes up, misses on that first one. Addie Collins, a freshman, out in center, just made that play. And then Paisley Cummings, a freshman, over in right.
Appreciate that, Matt. Saving my voice a bit. 0-1 pitch, chop right back to the mound. Riddle fields it cleanly across the diamond to Cunningham. 2 up, 2 down on 3 pitches.
I just wish if you were going to have me do that, you'd let me write it.
Yes, my bad on that one. I'll have to take a picture so people can see online what it looks like, my actual.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do a lot of things, buddy.
This is true. Lexi Burdett's to the plate as Riddle delivers in the dirt to begin.
Yeah, quick 2 outs here for Roane County. See if they can find a little 2-out rally magic. Lexi Burdett coming up, 380 hitter on the season with 21 base on balls. She's very patient around the plate. She's going to look at a couple of balls on the first 2 pitches.
Yeah, 1 down, 1 up, 2-0 to the senior. Check the swing, just a flinch that time as Riddle misses away. 3-0 the count to Burdett. Roane County, no stranger to 2-out magic. They have done a lot of that in this real good run they've had over the last 12, 14 games. Riddle looks on the inside corner for strike 1.
I like this first look here at Riddle. Just a freshman. She's got some pretty good steam behind those pitches.
3-1, missing low and in.
Good bit of movement as well. That one moved a little bit too much, trying to work that inside corner. Again, Burdett gets on base. 22nd walk of the season.
So does a lot of that.
Yeah. Joplin Harlan, or Jopler, as Ernie liked to call her. 516 hitter on the season, 25 runs, 32 RBIs to lead this team, 11 doubles. She's got a home run, a couple stolen bases, 8 walks.
Riddle missing in the dirt to begin. Riddle fell on that pitch. Great stab behind the plate by Gabby Smith to keep it in front. But Burdett able to move on to second. And just a little slip on that plant foot mat. We're going to check on Riddle, making sure she's okay after that delivery. You know, you got a lot of force, a lot of momentum going through when you pitch. And it looked like not a lot, but that could be dangerous. Good to see she's up.
Yeah, he just the dirt gets a little bit loose there around the pitching circle. You got, when you have different pitchers come in, they always have a different technique of how they want the the rubber part and where their plant foot's going to be. Yeah, Riddle's good though. She came up, gave thumbs up. Everybody's good.
2-0 the count though to Harlan, with Burdett in scoring position now in the bottom of the first. 2-0, great location, that outside corner, Matt. You don't want to swing at that on 2-0.
Yeah, no, that's a good time to lay off that one. Good frame job there behind the plate by Smith.
2-1 the count. Riddle fires down the middle. This one rips. Backhand attempt not good there by Snodgrass, and that's going to score the first run of the game for Roane County. Harlan delivers on a hard hit shot.
Well, I think with the base runner coming across, like right across in front of the eye line, it made Snoggers maybe take her eyes off that one a little bit. Couldn't get that backhand down, so Roane County ties it up.
Harlan adding to her RBI total for the season. Autumn Kraft now to the plate. As Riddle missing up and away on pitch number 1.
Just missed that was the first strike. Similar pitch she just threw there to Joplin Harlan. Didn't get the call on that one.
Tried to drop it down over the plate, and that one stayed up as well.
Yeah, it broke just a little bit after it went over the plate.
2-0 the count to Kraft. Well, that one stays even further up, 3-0. Riddle still working on that surface around the rubber. 3-0 missing in on the plates. And Riddle will lose her second batter in the last 3. First and second with Lexi Mitchell coming to the plate.
And a big opportunity here for Mitchell. 357 hitter on the season. 14 runs scored, 18 RBIs. It's a double, triple, 3 stolen bases.
Riddle working quickly. This is up and away.
Job there to lay off that one. We do know how much Lexi loves those high heaters.
She is quite the fan. 1-0, that one even higher above. Reminds me of a good Creed song. Can you take me higher?
There's a good Creed song? Yikes.
Listen, I come from the time when they were still relevant. Mitchell swings at the off-speed action out in front.
It's off speed on that outside corner. Kind of looked like it was coming over the plate and then fell to the outside a bit.
Here Creed's making a comeback, by the way, or attempting one. 2-1 down the middle, chopped right into the leg of Mitchell. 2-2 the count. Scott Stapp, lead singer of Creed, for those of you.
Why
who
are
don't
we still
remember.
doing this?
I don't know. 2-2 missing away. Get on a subject and I get
I know we like to have
ADD, can't get off of it.
some filler, just jargon here, but
Are you saying you don't like Creed? Full count to Mitchell.
I'd be lying if I said that, honestly.
Riddle rocks and fires, one ops the catcher, and 3 walks in the last 4 batters has given Roane County some big life here with 2 outs. As we said, Matt, 2-out magic is what Roane County can do.
Yeah, they've started out there with Lexi Burdette getting on base, stealing one. Harlan drove her in, and then back-to-back walks. Brings up Marissa Holcomb, 444 hitter on the season. Good opportunity here for the freshman shortstop.
Down the middle, sent right back up the middle. 1 run will score. That's going to hit off the leg of the center fielder. 2 runs will score. They're going to send Mitchell around. Here comes the throw in, not in time. And Marissa Holcomb delivers big time.
Yeah, the ball got away from Collins a little bit out there in center. Man, what a rip shot back up the middle, though. Was a little worried for Riddle there for a second. That was a hard hit ball. I'd have been falling to the ground. So Peyton Chandler is going to come up here, the pitcher, hitting in the 8 spot. 400 hitter on the season. I've seen her deliver in some clutch games down the stretch, but she's worked her way into the starting lineup on both pitching and as well here hitting.
Hey, I'm not saying anything more. I think I kiboshed her after she started off so hot from the plate. 1-1 the count from Riddle. Roane County leading 4-0. And again, it took 3 pitches for Calhoun County to get the first 2 outs of the inning. Since then, Roane County has gone on a bit of a tear. This one slapped foul down the third baseline. Now Nickelback, that's a good band. Also making a comeback. How about if they went on tour together, Matt? Wow.
There'd be a lot of minds blown.
1-2 pitch, off speed, and Riddle gets Chandler swinging out in front, but Roane County gets it back and then some. They lead after the first inning, 4-1.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
4 in the bottom of the first for Roane County as they take the lead here on senior night over Calhoun County, 4-1. 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. A big 2 RBI double by Marissa Holcomb with 2 outs. With the error out in center, another run obviously are able to score as well. 7-8-9 to the plate here in the top of the second. Paisley Cummings digs in first and fouls one off from Chandler. Next pitch slapped down the line at first in foul territory, taken by, again, one of 4 seniors for Roane County, Emily Casto.
It was very nice there before the game, honoring those 4, plus a couple of extra ones.
Yeah.
Coach Smelko and then Angie Burdett. Their senior night was rained out back a few years ago.
I was wondering if you were going to put out the number.
No, just a couple years ago.
A couple years ago when they were Angie Cottrell and Jesselyn Salvucci.
Yeah, their senior night got rained out, so a nice gesture there by the rest of the Lady Raider program to give them a reunion of sorts for their own senior night.
0-2 pitch popped up right in front of us. Reach for it, Swob. Oh, I thought you had it. So a couple of 0-2 foul balls as Cummings continues to battle here at the plate.
We almost got that ricochet. We've had that happen once before that I can remember, where it kicked off of that cage and right through the window at us. I believe you made the play, Drew.
Yeah, you know. Back when Nickelback was good, I was a good player. High and tight on the 0-2 pitch. What would it take? What other band would it take for you to go buy a ticket to Creed, Nickelback, and the other band? I'll let you think on that for a second, Matt. 1 and 2, the count to Cummings.
You got to assume that I want to go see the first 2.
This one chopped right in front. Fielded nicely across from pitcher to first baseman.
Yeah, nice jump on that one. It was a good pitch there by Chandler. Got Cummings over top of it just a little bit and slapped it right back to her.
And she kept it on that outside corner, so it's hard to get a lot of contact cleanly.
Yeah, you just end up getting a lot of the end of the bat.
So that'll bring up the catcher, Gabby Smith. Hitter number 8 for Calhoun County. First pitch fought off on the inside corner.
Smith, just a sophomore. We only got 2 senior starters there for Calhoun. The rest of them are sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah, a lot of excitement. Not just for Calhoun County softball, But their boys team has gotten some wins this year, and you think about the excitement coming back to their football program. There's a lot of things happening very well right now over in that Calhoun County area. Very excited for them. Glad they are a part of WVRC as well. 2-1 the counts to Smith.
It's kind of a good deal all around for everybody involved, and it's nice to you'll be able to present those programs. And Smith fouls that one back into the cage. I was coming right. I could have made that play.
I think you could have had that one. 2-2 the counts. We've joined Calhoun County in our stable of programs. We're so excited. We're not going to release it all yet, but we've got a lot of things in the hopper between now and hopefully the beginning of the 2025 high school football season. 2-2 pitch. This one popped up into the outfield, and two going at each other again. Got to make the call, and the middle infielders collide into each other. Greathouse was the first to get there, and then she had it and got it dislodged.
Yeah, you could hear both of them, yelling, got it, but it's on the second base side. That's Greathouse's play to make. She was there in plenty of time, but just got to know the situation, where it's at, and when to peel off.
Nice pitch on the inside corner to Laney Arnold. Kind of jammed the batter that side. You think you're screaming, but you got to you got to be unapologetic when you're calling a ball, and you have to let the entire holler here know that that's yours. Here's a chopper over to Greathouse. Takes a nasty hop. Great play by Greathouse, the senior.
That thing just about bounced up over her shoulder. Nice job to stay with that one. If that stays down, maybe you try to turn two, but with that nasty of a hop, you got to take it to first. Smart play there by the senior.
Back to the top of the order with the second baseman, Lovejoy. Grounded out to Holcomb in the first inning to begin the ball game. Runner in scoring position now. Out at second is Smith. Pitch number one from Chandler, one hopping Burdette.
We've gotten to see a lot of Lauren Lovejoy as well. Basketball player. She played volleyball as well.
She does.
Yeah, 3 sport athletes all around here for Calhoun.
1-0. This one popped up in foul territory, and look at Burdette. My goodness, a couple of seniors making a couple of massive plays on senior night. Maybe none better for Lexi Burdette in her career. Roane County out of it with no damage. We move to the bottom of the second.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Groves Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnoldesburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front end, and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Moving into the bottom of inning number 2, a couple of great defensive plays by Roane County seniors on senior night. Liz Greathouse handling a nasty hop, and then Lexi Burdette, the diving catch in foul territory to stop the damage with none across. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left aboard. We move to the bottom of the second, 4-1 Roane County. And 9-1-2 to the plates. Ava Martin, the designated player. Fair Smelko, Liz Greathouse to lead it off.
Yeah, Martin hitting .522 on the season, 12 RBIs. I'm no scout here, but she's going to bunt.
You are right. She has gotten so many bunt singles. She has really kind of become Fair Smelko when Fair was a freshman. I think back to Katie Gaughan, the left-handed bunt specialist. Joining pretty good company right there.
Yeah, it's a lost art, to be able to lay one down, be able to get the kind of hustle to get down the line. Just got a 1-1 count, so still going to look to bunt.
Pulled back. This one drops into the zone. So Martin behind in the count, 1-2. And we've seen the confidence in her still with 2 strikes. She is squared. Has made it happen sometimes. Has not been able to at times.
Yeah,
It's a pressure cooker situation, though.
just to have that kind of confidence.
And there it is in fair territory. Riddle quickly tries to field it as she picked it up. I don't think it would have mattered, Matt. I think Martin laid that one so well that she was just about to the bag.
Yeah, it was going to have to be a quick transition to come up with that ball and get the throw. Martin, again, just keeps laying down the bunts. And that one, again, with 2 strikes.
Well, Smelko didn't give us any warning shots here. She swung at the first pitch in the first, popped out to center.
Yeah, she's hitting .435 on the season. Going to get a throw down. Martin beats that one out easily. Smelko with 30 runs scored, 22 RBIs, 22 stolen bases as well to lead this team.
Looked on at the first pitch, in there for strike 1. This one missing, getting away for a second from Smith. The throw down, pretty good, Matt, just to the inside of the infield. But Martin slid past it and away from Waldron, who tried to just spin and tag.
Yeah, good effort there by Waldron. Like I said, that one pulled her off the bag a little bit to the inside. Would have had to, made as good of a play as you're going to make on that one. But a smart base running there by Martin to get around the tag.
Opportunity here for Smelko with a 2-1 count. She can be choosy. Riddle rocks and fires, swing and a miss, 2-2. I was thinking about it. How about if Riley Green was the headliner? Do you watch Nickelback? You have to watch Nickelback and Creed first.
You're going to throw that at me?
Think about it. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Riddle able to get Smelko.
I do love me some Riley Green, though. You're not wrong.
That'll bring up Liz Greathouse. Grounded back to Riddle in the first inning. Again, that first inning took just 3 pitches from Riddle and the defense to get the first 2 outs, and then Roane County, a couple base hits, a couple of walks as well from Riddle, and Roane County scored 4. Greathouse swings and misses at the first offering.
Yeah, Liz coming in hitting .361 on the season, 27 runs scored, 15 RBIs.
Greathouse turns on this one. That was going to be extra bases down the line, all the way to the fence. Martin will trot home, and Greathouse heading into second with a stand-up RBI double. The seniors producing here on Senior Day.
Oh, that was well hit. It fell about a foot inside the foul line down in the left corner. It hung in the air a little bit and gave the left fielder Arnold a chance to get over and hold that one to just 2. But that was going to be a big chance there for Greathouse to get herself a triple.
Burdett, who saw just 1 strike, looks on as this one gets away from Smith. And that will send Greathouse on to third. Burdett walked on a 3-1 and then scored on the RBI from Joplin Harlan. Burdett making one heck of a play in the top half of the inning defensively. This one cranked towards third. Look at the play by Waldron across the diamond, but it couldn't be dug out by the first baseman, Cunningham. And Burdett safe out at second. I want to tell you just how big of a play that was from Waldron. She backhanded him at and had the wherewithal to try to tag Greathouse, who was just slightly off the bag, got there quickly.
Yeah, you summed it up there. I was going to say that was a beautiful play there at third. Good job base running by Greathouse to be able to sneak back in there, but Waldron made one heck of a play. So unfortunately, The throw got away.
This one turned on and tattooed. Foul down the line from Harlan.
Picking on Waldron, back-to-back plays. That one just outside the foul line.
Harlan ripped that single past the outstretched glove of the shortstop Snodgrass in the first inning and scored herself. This one turned on and golfed foul down the line as well.
Just outside the foul line.
And ripped that single past the outstretched glove of the shortstop Snodgrass in the first inning and scored herself. Oh.
Yeah, little over the last, knocking the laces.
Just looking at the scores from Roane County, going to go through that in a second. That was going to one hop, and I think that's going to hit Harlan, who said no, it didn't.
Yeah, I tried to jump there, and it kicked up and caught the heel. I mean, you could see the way the ball ricocheted. That one definitely hit her. But
so, Matt, in this stretch of victories for Roane County, 18, 15, 24, 25, 19, 10, 13, 15, 15, 16. They have only been below 10 in 4 games so far. They had 9 in one of those. This one opposite field, that's dangerous. That's going to drop in fair territory. Unfortunately for Roane County, they had to keep close to the bags. Burnett's still going to be able to head home to score. The throw, Harlan is off the bag there at shorts and waits until they throw to third. So Kraft, not the hardest hit shot she's had for an RBI, but she placed it very, very well down the right field line.
yeah, adding to her totals, came in with 18 RBIs. That one, like you said, you had to hold up there a little bit. Cummings over there in right, the freshman, made a good charge at that one to make it close, which was able to hold the runners at bay, but Burdett still with the hustle, able to come around from second.
Roane County continuing with the hot bats and the scoring. They've had 3 more here in the bottom of the second, still with just 1 out. Lexi Mitchell walked on a full count and scored. Beautiful pitch that time by Riddle on the outside corner.
Very, very nice. Again, Riddle's done a good job of working around the plate. She's not been leaving them over the middle. She's been forcing Roane County to actually go and hit one just like that.
That one backhanded by Snodgrass. She'll go to third. What a play from the freshman to the senior.
Yeah, diving stop, able to get a backhand, keep that one in the infield, and then the wherewithal to get up, make a strong throw over to third. Nice play there by the freshman Snodgrass.
So the force outs will take Harlan off the base pass. Mitchell safe at first on the fielder's choice. And Holcomb, who ripped that 2 RBI double in the first, is back to the plate. And she sent that one up the middle of the field, just off to the left side of the pitcher Riddle on that first base hit.
And Holcomb coming in 444 hitter.
Swings at this one. That one's blooped into shallow right center field. That's going to drop in. 1 run will score. 3 RBIs for the freshman, Marissa Holcomb.
Yeah, Roane County just getting production up and down, not only the order, but defensively. You've had some really nice plays made, backing up their pitcher, Chandler. Is going to come up here with an opportunity. 2 outs and runners on the corners for Chandler, coming in hitting 400 on the season, looking to try to help out the cause.
Struck out in the first inning swinging. Swings heavy at the first offering.
Holcomb's going to take second with no throw down. So runners now, 2 of them in scoring position.
0-1 down the middle. This is popped up into shallow right center field. Moving over is Cummings for grab. And out number 3. Roane County, though, tacks 4 more on in the bottom of the second. 2-4 spots after 2 innings. Roane County leading 8-1.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dunn with Hardin Insurance Agency, here to let you know that you can become part of the West Virginia Farm Bureau today. We believe that if you truly want to take care of something valuable, say your car or your home, you don't just turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why more and more folks are insuring their cars, farms, and homes with the FB Insurance Company. Make the switch today. We're committed to providing honest, trustworthy service to help you experience the calm after the storm. The FB Insurance Company. Coverage when it counts. Call Hardin Insurance Agency today for a free quote at 304-927-2500.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Hiltra Supply on Arnold'sburg Road in Spencer is the best place to shop for the best selection of Husqvarna equipment. And right now, we are overloaded with inventory. Just listen to all of these early bird specials. Husqvarna model TS142K20 riding lawnmower, originally $25.99, now just $2,300. Model 146 XTR was $28.99, now only $2,600. Husqvarna model Z248F zero-turn lawnmower, originally $33.99, now just $3,300. Husqvarna chainsaws, model number 395 XP 20-inch, was $1,379.99, now just $1,100. And model number 572 XP 20-inch, originally $1,169.99, now $1,000 even. Husqvarna Weed Eaters, model number 525L Pro T, was $349.99, now just $300. We have Husqvarna blowers, model number 125B, was $199.99, now $170. Husqvarna backpack blowers, model number 580BTS3, was $639.99, now $580. Visit us on the web at HildraSupply.com. Check us out on our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop in and see us at the store, located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. 4 more in the bottom of the second for Roane County. 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. 8-1 as we enter the top of the third. Abby Waldron leading it off, 2-3-4 for Calhoun County. A 1-1 count to Waldron, who walked and scored the run for the Red Devils in that first inning. Inside corner called, strike 2. Good location by the freshman Chandler.
Yeah, beautiful pitch there by Chandler. Just caught that inside corner.
Off speed, frame job missing just a little bit. Chandler was behind in the first 2 batters in this ball game. Since then, she has worked ahead in every single count.
Well, that's something that Chandler's done really well this year, is getting out in front of hitters.
2-2, looking for the outside corner, missing wide.
She usually has plenty good enough control to try to get some balls over the strike zone and then disrupt the timing of the hitters as well.
She rarely goes 3-2. Here comes that pitch, moving on the inside corner. Waldron took a mammoth hack at that one, and Chandler earns the first strikeouts of the ball game. I'll bet you Chandler likes Riley Green. I'm going to ask her after the game.
I hope so. I mean, why would
She's
you?
a barrel racer. She's country. The question is, would she buy in on a ticket if she had to watch Creed Nickelback first just to see Riley Green? Kendall Snodgrass ripped a single in the first inning. Chandler missing inside. I see Matt White is still pondering that proposal.
Is it all expenses paid?
Yes.
Okay, I'd go then.
Nice. Chandler missing low.
Still mad that Lane and Bill Jack got to go see Morgan Wallen and Riley Green be a headline act. That's how right before both of those guys really kind of blew up on their own.
2-0 to Snodgrass. Goes after the high action. 2-1. Well, how about this one? I believe it's Ashland, Kentucky coming up here pretty soon. Chris Stapleton and Tyler Childers.
Whew.
Part of a big summer festival, bunch of artists. Can't remember the name of that one. 2-1 down the middle. This one popped up. This is going to be tough play. That's going to drop in shallow right center field around first and headed into second is Snodgrass. And she is 2 for 2 with now a double.
I think that one kind of hung in the air just a little bit more. You see both the outfielders playing it for a deeper ball like it was going to roll. It just kind of hit the ground and died. But a really nice piece of hitting.
And she laid that one directly in the middle of the two. Neither Smelko or Mitchell had a chance to get close to it. Now the pitcher, Riddle, reached on an error in the first inning. Good stab behind the plate by Lexi Burdette. I once saw Dionne Warwick in concert. In fact, that was my first concert. I was too young to even know, I think. My parents made me go. Check swing. Ooh, they called a strike on that one. Matt doesn't even know who Dionne Warwick is.
Come on.
Sorry.
You're only like 3 years older than me.
That's right. That's what friends are for, buddy. 1-1 the count to Riddle. Well, flinch that time by the pitcher. Does not go. 2-1 the count now.
I got a really good compliment. Mike Roberts said I was too young to know what the Archie comics were. Felt really good about that.
2-1. Here's a chopper towards short. Fielded on a tough hop. Across the diamond. Nice play by Casto. They'll throw across the third. Snodgrass ducks below the tag. A good play again. Casto, you mentioned that a couple of games ago. You said kind of an unsung player because at first base you don't think much about it. But she had to dig down after that one and made the play.
Yeah, first base doesn't get a lot of credit most of the time, but Casto stepped into that role very nicely and is made for a very solid defensive first baseman.
So 2 outs now here in the top of the third with a runner on third. Addie Collins singled in the first inning.
It was good heads-up base running there by Snodgrass to get herself over to third on that throw.
Especially because she had to hold near the bag as that ball was coming through. 1-0. Little chin music to Collins. 2-0 the count. Now, Rod Stewart, that was a good concert. I think I was 10 years old. He kicked soccer balls into the audience. (2-0) missing up. And the count now 3-0 to Collins.
Nobody would ever believe by looking at me. My first concert was actually Big Pun and the Terror Squad. Back in the late 90s.
Nice.
Fat Joe, all them guys were there.
No leaning back on that pitch. 3-1. Bottom bunch.
We're just all over the place here tonight.
This one low and in. That's going to get away. Here comes Snodgrass, and she's going to score on the pass ball. So a run across in the top of the third.
Again, it was another good heads-up base running move there by Snodgrass. And you go back to that previous play where she got advanced over from second to third on that fielder's choice.
Only the second walk given up so far in these 3 innings by Chandler. Rayleigh Cunningham hit into that unassisted double play. This one tattooed into the gap in right center field. Going back, hitting the Stats Pharmacy sign. And that's going to be extra bases. Cunningham falls. She is in between first or second and third. She gets up quickly as the throw comes home. But a great opposite field shot about Matt 6 feet from going out of the park.
Yeah, it didn't need much. It would hit right about the bottom part of that, bottom third of that fence. Really, really nice piece of hitting.
An RBI double, so 2 across for Calhoun in the top of the third inning. That'll bring up Paisley Cummings, grounded back to Chandler in the second inning. Looks at 1 outside the strike zone to begin here in the third. Down the middle, chopper towards short, fielded cleanly across the diamond. I tell you, Holcomb, she continues to impress as a freshman. 2 across, though, for the Red Devils. We'll move to the bottom of the third. Roane County leading by 5.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
The pre-owned deals continue at Jack Garrett Ford. Set your sights on savings when you come in this week. Markdowns include a 24 Kia Forte GT $26,900, a 16 Ford F-150 Lariat Super Crew 4x4 only $21,900. While they last, check out the savings at Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer, and jackgarrettford.com.
Calhoun County fighting back in the top of the third with a couple of runs, a couple of hits, no errors for Roane County. After 2.5 innings of play, it is Roane County 8, Calhoun County 3. Hitters 9, 1, and 2 to the plate for Roane County, and this time it will be Emily Casto. She will not be pinch hit for. So on senior day, Casto going to get a chance to swing the stick here. And it's going to be all seniors here to begin. Casto, followed by Smelko, Greathouse, and possibly Burdett in this third inning.
Yeah, that's a good time, good opportunity here to let Emily get up and swing the bat. Has not been asked to do so this year. Has been pinch hit for, but has really made her way as a defensive first baseman. I love it. Give a chance to the senior to get up there and take a swing at it.
Oh, we thought about this last year. Was it last year? Or was it 2 years ago that Lacey was here? Lacey Mitchell. 2 years ago? Has she been gone that long?
Yes.
She's already married, for goodness sakes, now. So we were wondering who was going to take over at first base for Lacey, who's such a fixture there for many years. And I think Emily Casto's done a great job over the last couple of years of solidifying that position. And again, as you said, it's a kind of a thankless position, but it's one that's so important. You're going to have the ball thrown to you a good bit. So Casto will get the opportunity at the plate here against Riddle in the third. And Riddle misses upstairs to begin. Just glad I called her Lacey and not Lexi.
Oh, we messed that up a bunch when they were both here.
Oh, yeah. Healthy cuts by Casto. 1-1 the count. Down the middle, this one ripped towards Snodgrass on a terrible hop. And the freshman gobbling everything up. What a play again by Snodgrass.
Yeah, that thing kind of short hopped on the second bounce. That had been very easily, could have ricocheted away. Snodgrass makes a nice play and a good scoop over there at first by Cunningham.
The clean contact by the senior Casto. Fair Smelko looking on at the first offering from Riddle in the outside corner.
That one coming across the plate a bit and then dropped to the outside.
Smelko popped out to center in the first, struck out swinging. Her next plate appearance, here's a swinging bunt opportunity with the speed of Smelko. There in time. Smelko beats the throw from Smith. That was a clean defensive effort by Gabby Smith, but Smelko's got the wheels.
I'll say that. Smith made that throw, made that play over first a heck of a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be. But another good effort down the line there by Smelko.
Liz Greathouse. RBI double her last plate appearance. Smelko takes off on the first pitch, slides in safely with the stolen base.
You saw Liz jump up there on the left-handed hitter's box. She's going to show bunt, see if she draws back.
She does. Pops this one up in foul territory.
If you can get the timing down on that, I like that kind of strategy. Saw the coach in the dugout there, Carly Greathouse, made her living at the plate doing that, showing bunt just to try to get the defense moving. If you can time it right, pull back and get that swing, just like that, just not quite enough contact.
Yeah, in on the hands, popped up towards Snodgrass. And 2 outs now in the inning, both created by the freshman shortstop, Kendall Snodgrass. And that'll bring Burdett to the plate. Walked and scored in the first, reached on an error and scored in the second inning. Chance to get one back here in the bottom of the third with the speed of Smelko at second. Down the middle, that one ripped. That's going to drop in, oh man, and that's going to clip the right or the left fielder's face. Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
Took a bad hop. Laney Arnold. That one took a nasty hop straight up, and you could see it ricochet off of the face of Arnold. And she immediately turned away, and she was not feeling well at all.
Yeah, but still tough enough, and had a good heads-up play there to get the ball, throw it back in, and then tend to your wounds after that. But
well,
it's hard to see where that hit her.
Initially, she said she was okay, but again, that's adrenaline going.
Yeah.
But have you calmed down? They're going to go out. Coach Starch are going to go check on Arnold now. She is a tough cookie. A wrestler for this Red Devil program this year. Made it to the state tournament. But it doesn't matter how tough you are. You take a shot off the face. They call it a softball, nothing soft about it. Arnold says she's fine. Man, oh man, I'd be out of this game and crying.
Yeah, somebody was up there making jokes. You could see them girls just laughing about it. That's tough. And it depends. I mean, it really doesn't depend. Anywhere you get hit in the face, it doesn't feel good. But check and make sure you got all your teeth. See if your nose is bleeding. Tough cookie going to stay in.
So the RBI by Burdett's. Roane gets one of them back. Now Joplin Harlan, who was is 1 for 2. She'll take a swing at this one, and look at Waldron. My goodness, Abby Waldron, the senior.
Had to climb the ladder for that
backwards, and the snow cone grab. You'd think that might pop out as she hits the ground. It does not. We're seeing a lot of great defense here today. Roane County, though, gets one back in the bottom after 3 complete, 9-3 Lady Raiders.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Seeing some acrobatic defense here on both sides for Calhoun and for Roane County. One of the best plays I've seen in a while as the senior Abby Waldron climbed the ladder to rob Joplin Harlan of another base hit. Roane County, though, gets one back. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and Roane County leads as we enter the top of the fourth, 9-3. As Gabby Smith to the plate for just the second time. She reached on an error in the second inning. Looks on at one outside the strike zone to begin. Swings at this one up the middle, and Holcomb able to dive and keep it in the infield, but Smith with the speed, no throw. Nice play, though, by Marissa to keep that one inside the...
Yeah, beautiful defensive effort. The diving stop. Just couldn't quite get a hold of get the footing up and out of there quick enough. Just too much speed down the line.
Hitter number 9, Laney Arnold. Boy, and that clips Arnold on the foot.
Just getting beat up out there.
Jeez, a whiz. Add insult to injury. Arnold's like, what in the world do I got to do to keep the softballs off my body?
I don't know.
Well, I guess that takes a little pain away from the face at that moment.
I guess, yeah. Just deflect the pain a bit.
So first and second to begin the top of the fourth, and the top of the order, and Lovejoy to the plate. Swings the first offering, rips it foul over the first base dugouts. Lovejoy grounded out to short in the first and then fouled one off there on that tremendous play by Burdette on the diving stop at the end of the second. 0-1, swinging a foul ball. And as per usual, ahead in the count again is Peyton Chandler.
See if she works something maybe to the outside off the edge. Try to get Lovejoy to chase.
This one launched into left field, moving over and making the grab, though, is Kraft.
Nice job there by Autumn to get over and make that catch. I think Chandler was trying to stay to that outside corner, left that one over the plate a little bit. Lovejoy with some good contact. But a fine effort out there in left field by Autumn Kraft.
First outs recorded in the top of the fourth. Abby Waldron, who made the catch of the day for Calhoun County in the last half inning to end Roane County's threat. First pitch fouled down the line at third. Waldron walked and scored the first run of the game in the first inning, and then struck out swinging on a full count in the third. One hopper, that one takes a nasty hop as the runners are going to advance to second and third.
I think that one ricocheted maybe off the shin guard or something. That thing took a huge hop. May have caught the backside of the plate as well.
One and one the count. This one fouled off first base side by Waldron. One and two. Roane County got 4 apiece in the first and second. One more in the bottom of the third. Calhoun got 1 in the first. As Waldron launches this one into the stratosphere, Smelko moving over, going to be deep enough. But that is not going to score a run. Oh, wow.
Oh.
I thought for sure that was deep enough to score Smith, but she was off of the bag at third instead of tagging up. Roane County gets a gift there.
Yeah, a little miscue there. Maybe wasn't sure about the out situation, but you got to take advantage of that one.
Snodgrass, though, coming to the plate. She's 2 for 2 with a double. One hopper gets to the cage, but with Snodgrass up, Smith going to stay at third. Still an opportunity for some runs here from the freshman.
Yeah, that one didn't get away quite enough.
This one popped up in the infield. And again, ladies, not exactly on the same page, but Holcomb able to make the grab nonetheless. No scoring in the top of the fourth for Calhoun County. We'll move to the bottom half. Roane County back to the plate.
Hungry? There's only one place to go to satisfy a hunger that big any time of the day or night. McDonald's in Spencer. Choose from the famous Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, add fries and sweet tea, and you've got a meal that can't be beat. Start your day off right with the best breakfast in town. McDonald's in Spencer. Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hot cakes, sausage burrito, add a cup of premium coffee and a hash brown. Great prices every day. McDonald's in Spencer. I'm loving it, and so will you. McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Bilt, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
Couple of early base runners aboard for the Lady Red Devils, but no damage as Roane County shuts the door. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. Roane County leading entering the bottom of the 4th, 9-3. And the Lady Raiders will have 5, 6, 7 to the plate. Kraft, Mitchell, Holcomb due up first.
And Autumn Kraft coming in, 345 hitter on the season. 21 runs scored, 18 RBIs. Added to that one earlier. Made herself a really nice defensive play out there and left in that last inning.
Been on base twice. 4-pitch walk in the first, scored a run. Had an RBI single in that bloop to right field and then scored again in the second inning. She is 1 for 1 with an RBI and 2 runs. Riddle starts her off low and in. It's discussing Roane County Prom coming up this Saturday. Again, hosted by Folklore Pizza and Bistro. This one chopped towards third. Waldron retrieves it in foul territory. WVRC will be there with our red carpet events before prom gets going. Matt, I do believe that your wife Katie said that she may be committed to coming down and actually telling me what types of dresses there are.
You really could use a color commentator on that, honestly. I mean, you do a really good job.
But you can tell I don't know anything.
At everything that you broadcast out to everybody, but there's certain subjects that we as men are not well versed in.
That is one of them.
And dress types is definitely one of them.
2-1 pitch down the middle for strike 2. Yeah, Katie was even telling me like a couple types, and I was like, you're above my head already here. Nevertheless, I believe that begins at 6 p.m., so we'll be down before that. Here's a ripped shot into left center field. Going to drop in. That's going to get all the way to the fence line. Kraft working around to second with a stand-up double. Placed that one nicely in between Collins in center and Arnold in left.
Yeah, really nice piece of hitting. That first go around, Kraft didn't get as much of it as she wanted. That time turned on it nicely. Got that ball all the way to the fence and a stand-up double.
Roane County with 10 base hits so far. Sorry, 9 base hits, I do apologize.
Yeah, that last year's red carpet event, I believe, is one of your highest viewed videos there on the YouTube channel.
0-1 pitch, Mitchell chopper towards third, backhanded by Waldron. She'll look the runner back, throws to first, not in time. Just a little too long on that one, but Waldron, man, oh man, Matt.
Heck of a backhanded stop. Took just a little bit too long to look the runner back off over at second. Couldn't quite get there. Great hustle down the line by Lexi Mitchell to beat that throw out.
That'll bring up Holcomb, 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, a double for Marissa. Ooh, swings hard at that one, catches the top of the ball. Yeah, people like to see our kids dressed in their best.
I think you should dress in your best as well, Drew.
Yeah, I haven't done a very good job of that recently. Cargo shorts doesn't work.
Go full tuxedo. Or just get the tuxedo T-shirt.
Check swing. Did she go around is the question. Nope.
I don't believe so.
1-1 the count to Holcomb. Chandler might enter Adam Anderson to a Canadian tuxedo. I've got denim. Low and in, 2-1 the counts. It's always a fun affair, though. Be over there. It's fun for us because we see these kids in athletic outfits all the time.
Or pajama pants.
Yeah, dirty, dusty. They clean up well, I'll tell you that. All these kids clean up well. 3-1 the count to Holcomb. Before that, though, we've got a game scheduled tomorrow with Lady Raiders over at Ripley. Scheduled for 5 p.m. And then the boys, depending on what happens tonight, will play Thursday.
Well, they're going to play Thursday. It's just a matter of
who and where.
Who and where.
Holcomb draws the walk.
Probably the win. The who, when, and the where.
Bases loaded for the pitcher, Peyton Chandler.
Big opportunity, another scoring opportunity here for Roane County. No outs on the board and bases loaded. Chandler'd love to be able to deliver.
And she's going to rip one over into shallow right field. Couldn't get there was Cummings. This is going to send some runners around. One run will score. Mitchell from second and all the way from first as Chandler heads into third with a 3 RBI triple. She put it at the right spot. Cummings came in, Matt, and just couldn't grab it. It hit below, and that one got all the way to the fence.
Yeah, it was an awkward angle to try to make that play. You know, you're debating on it's short enough where you think you can basket catch it, but you really need to go glove over. Just a well-hit ball there by Chandler, and that's going to put Roane County up big now, 12-3. It's a big turnaround from the last time these two teams met. It was a dogfight. Roane County, though, the bat's working well here on senior night.
3 base hits, 2 of them extra bases. Here is a beautiful bunt by Martin again. Man, that's going to be an RBI single for Martin, and you couldn't have put it better down the first base line.
Okay, in that situation with the runner on third, you really needed to get that one down the first base line, make it a tough play. Well-laid hit. Martin just got a bright future, I think, at the top of this order.
Smelko here on senior night, 1 for 3 with a stolen base. Going to keep this big inning potential going.
Little show of bunt there. It's a good throw down by Smith.
Martin swipes base number 3 on the day. She had 2 stolen bases after the bunt single in the second inning. 1-0 the count to Smelko. Roane County got the bats working here today. Smelko turns and rips this one towards first. That's going to advance Martin over to third. Good as a sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, nice play over there at first by Cunningham to get the glove down and get on top of that one.
First out of the inning for Calhoun County. Liz Greathouse back to the plate. Had an RBI double in the second.
Greathouse made that heck of a play over there at second earlier in the ball game on a huge hop that nearly went over her shoulder.
Swings the first offering. Catches a piece on that outside action. Fouls it back out of play. Well, Roane County, they've done the job necessary, Matt. We move to the top of the 5th. You've got that 10-run lead, so it's only an 8-run lead necessary. Roane County right now looking for some insurance before the top of the 5th. And Greathouse going to deliver. This one poked at a very shallow right field. That's going to drop in. Smelko trots home from third, and look at the speed of Greathouse getting all the way to second.
That was Ava Martin coming in to score.
Oh, Martin, sorry.
That was a well-hit ball. You could tell from here, it's hard to judge when you're out there in the field, but there was no play to be made on that one. Just a well-hit ball by Liz Greathouse.
Second RBI for Greathouse. And the insurance continues as Lexi Burdette's to the plate. Ripped a double with an RBI in the last plate appearance. Looks at the first offering up in the zone. She also reached the previous 2 times on a walk and an error and scored both. Down the middle, this one golfed into left field. Laney Arnold camping under it. Makes the grab for out number 2.
Nice job there by Arnold. Able to camp under that one and protect the nose. A little mishap there earlier. Great play there again.
Joplin Arlo, an RBI single and a run in the first. Hit by a pitch in the second. And then popped out on that tremendous play by Waldron over at third to end the third inning. Riddle missing upstairs to begin the fourth plate appearance. One-oh down the middle, popped up. That's going to get through, though. That's just over the head of Snodgrass at short. Sometimes it's the dying quails that score runs, and that time Harlan put it in the correct location. Adds to her RBI total.
Just over the head. Like I said, sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, it's where it falls, and that one gives Roane County a 12-run advantage.
Lady Raiders have batted around the order. Kraft led off the inning with a double. Ended up scoring on the 3 RBI triple by Peyton Chandler. Called strike to begin the second plate appearance of the inning. Down the middle, this is a chopper towards second base. Fielded cleanly, the underhand just in time. Nice play by Lovejoy over to Cunningham, and that will do it. Roane County with some major insurance, though. We'll move to the top of the fifth. Lady Raiders going to try to close it out.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Minnie Hamilton Health System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A massive bottom of the fourth inning for Roane County. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. The Lady Raiders lead by 12, and they're going to try to do it in the top of the fifth here. They'll face off against Remedy Riddle, the pitcher, to begin, as Peyton Chandler delivers on the inside corner to begin. Riddle reached on an error in the first inning and then grounded out to short in the third. Now for Calhoun County, down 12, they need 5 runs to extend here in the top of the fifth. Riddle leads the next pitch upstairs in the zone. Riddle followed by Addie Collins and Rayleigh Cunningham. The first 3 to the plate for Calhoun in the top half of the fifth. Chandler leaves this one down the middle, popped up over at Casto at first. And Casto fighting the sun for out number 1.
Yeah, Casto didn't have to take a step, but like you said, the hardest part of that is you got that sun beating right down on the right side of the defense. Nice job of keeping a good eye on that one. So Roane County now 2 outs away from finishing this one off.
First pitch to Collins, fouled back out of play. Collins singled to the first, walked and scored in inning number 3.
Chandler fires one there, fouled off over the first base side. Nice job of getting some contact on there by Collins. Collins playing out there in center field. Again, such a very young Red Devil team. Out of the 9, you had 7 sophomores and freshmen, so they continue to grow and play together. Going to be tough to handle. There's the 0-2 pitch here by Chandler. Just off the outside.
Little up, little away.
It's a 1-2 count.
Chandler looking for yet another victory here in her freshman season. Love to help out her 4 senior teammates here on senior day. Seniors have certainly done their jobs.
And Chandler's helped herself out at the plate as well.
Bases clearing triple in the last half inning. 2-2 the counts to Collins. Chandler with a pitch, swing and a miss, and the second strikeout of the afternoon for Peyton Chandler. Now 2 outs.
And the Red Devils down to their final out.
Rayleigh Cunningham hit into that 5-3 unassisted double play in the first. An RBI double in the third inning, though, for Cunningham. That one that hit opposite field off the Stats Pharmacy sign almost got out of the facility. Chandler starts her off speed. Cunningham out in front.
Yeah, time would have had to break out the sand wedge to try to get that one up in the air. So 0-1 count here.
Down the middle, swing and a miss. Chandler going right at Cunningham with that one down the middle.
And again, up in the count to the hitters. We've seen Chandler be so good at that this season.
0-2 the count with 2 outs and nobody on. Top of the 5th inning. Can Chandler finish it? Right here.
Cunningham keep it going.
Swing and a miss off speed. Chandler strikes out the last 2. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the 5th for Roane County on Senior Day. It is a Lady Raider victory over the Calhoun County Lady Red Devils. Final score 15-3. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, have your statistics, and your Willits Starter Auto Parts players of the game for both Calhoun County and Roane County.
At Old Fences Realty, we are marketing superstars. Anyone who knows me, Mike Greenlee, knows that I'm marketing 24/7. From the Jeeps I drive, the incredible internet site, heck right down to the clothes on my back, I'm marketing my listing. My logo is everywhere you look. Is that a coincidence? I think not. I've definitely made my mark on the world in farms, but don't forget, we're awesome at homes too. With increases in interest rates on homes, you need someone with the marketing tools to get it sold quickly. Call me, Mike Greenlee, broker for Old Fences Realty, and I will turn my professional team loose on selling your real estate right away.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall. Keeping you styling and profiling. Penna's Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Penna's Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Polka Valley Bank, our decision making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Roane County victorious here on Senior Day. A very, very good ball game for the Lady Raiders. They got things going early and kept the foot on the gas pedal. They got 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning after Calhoun struck first with 1 in the top half. Roane County gets 4 more in the second as they lead it after 2 complete innings, 8-1. Lady Raiders added 1 more. The Calhoun County added 2 more in the top of the third inning. In the bottom half of the third, Roane County unable to put one through. Actually, no, they did. I did miss that one. I thought they scored one in the bottom of the third. So it was 9-3 after 3 innings, and then the 4th inning took place, and Roane County exploded for 6 base hits and 6 runs in the bottom of the 4th. They got more than they needed as Peyton Chandler closed the door on Calhoun County in the top half of the 5th on a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts and a pop fly out as Roane County wins number 15 of the season, and they can continue to keep on rolling offensively. Another double-figure scoring action for Roane County, and another victory for the young freshman Peyton Chandler. Meanwhile, for Calhoun County, they fall to 7-12 on the season. Peyton Chandler gets the victory here tonight. She goes the distance, 5 innings, faced 24 batters, struck out 3, walked 2, gave up 5 hits, scattered throughout the innings, and gave up just 2 earned runs out of the 3 for Roane County. 15 runs on 14 base hits, couple of errors defensively for Calhoun County. Roane County left just 5 on base. That has been an issue with them in some games. Not here tonight as they get the job done. Very nice offensive output here for Roane County. A lot of girls with a lot of statistics. Ferris Melko, 1 for 4 with a stolen base and a run scored here tonight. Liz Greathouse on senior day goes 2 for 4 with a pair of RBIs, a double, and a pair of runs scored. Lexi Burdette, she made one of the better plays defensively I've seen on a diving stop in this game from home plate. She also at the plate distributed 1 base hit. She was 1 for 3 with an RBI, a double, 2 runs scored, and a walk. She was on base all but 1 trip here today. Joplin Arlen 2 for 3, continuing to produce from the cleanup position. 2 RBIs, a run. She was also hit by a pitch. Autumn Kraft had a good day at the plate. 2 for 3 with an RBI, a double, and 3 runs scored. She also walked once. Lexi Mitchell 1 for 2 today with a pair of runs scored. Marissa Holcomb had a big bat. 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs, a double, a run scored, and a walk. Peyton Chandler, she got just 1 base hit, but she made do with that one. She was 1 for 3 with the 3 RBI bases clearing triple in the bottom of the 4th. She also scored a run in the 4th. Ava Martin continues to produce with bunts, 2 for 2 with an RBI, a pair of runs scored, and 3 stolen bases for the designated player. Emily Castro got 1 plate appearance, and she was 0 for 1. Matt White's much different than the first time these two teams met. Roane County right now is just on a level offensively that they are swinging the bats, they're scoring the runs, they're not leaving base runners on, and they're getting those leads and doing just enough defensively.
Yeah, I mean, with the, Chandler pitching, it's been our go-to. I think we've figured out what the rotation is right now. Going to go with Chandler in the pitching circle. She's not going to overpower, not going to strike out a ton of batters. So you're going to have to make plays defensively behind her, and the defense did that this evening. But the way Roane County's been hitting the ball here as of late is just really setting the tone for everything that they want to do here in the ball game. Very impressed with a lot of those young players over at Calhoun that made some great defensive plays as well. Hitting the ball pretty well for the most part, but Roane County just did a really good job defensively and was able to limit some of what Calhoun could do on offense. Like I said, big difference from that last ball game. And we've got a quick update here from Toby Ford about baseball. Right now it's 3-3 up on the hill. It's in the 6th inning already. If Roane County wins, they're going to play the winner of Braxton and Tyler. If they lose, they'll play the loser of those two. And Toby said that either way, the game should be at Roane County on Thursday, and he's looking to try to get it to be about 5 o'clock. And a little update again on sectional play coming up for the Lady Raiders next week. You're going to come in on, I believe that's Tuesday the 6th. Roane County will play Clay County at 5 p.m. Buffalo Bison will take on the Polka Dots at 7 p.m. All of these games in sectional play are going to be played at Buffalo High School. And I'm not sure on this one, but generally with those sectional games, you're looking at the GoFan page to order your tickets. I know that was a thing that they were doing with the baseball game there that was played there. So Roane County softball will be in action next Tuesday for sectional play at Buffalo High School.
Before we go to break, quick rundown of the offensive stats for the Calhoun County Red Devils. Lauren Lovejoy today 0 for 3. Abby Waldron 0 for 2 with a run and a walk. Kendall Snodgrass had the big bat here today. The freshman goes 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Remedy Riddle 0 for 3. Addie Collins 1 for 2 with a run and a walk. Rayleigh Cunningham 1 for 3 with a double, then RBI. Paisley Cummings 0 for 2. Gabby Smith 1 for 2 with a single. Lainey Arnold 0 for 1, and she was hit by a pitch. We will break away for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we return, we're going to give out our players of the game to both Calhoun County on offense and defense and for the Lady Raiders. We kind of know where that one is going.
Spring is in the air, and it's time to get your mower running. Willard Starchers, your local auto value parts store, has just received 2 pallets of Deca lawn and garden batteries from the factory, and they're offering them to you at a great low price. Willard Starchers keeps spark plugs and repair parts for your mower, too. And before you start it up, add some Seafoam to stabilize the fuel. Willard Starchers, the best place for quality, made-in-America Deca lawnmower batteries, open 7 days a week, 927-2520.
A successful senior day for 4 Roane County seniors honored before the ball game. Emily Casto, Lexi Burdett, Liz Greathouse, and Ferris Smelko. They produced very well in addition to a lot of others for Roane County as the Lady Raiders win their 15th game of the season to just 7 losses. Roane County with another game tomorrow on the road at Ripley. And then 1 more at home scheduled against Elk Valley Christian here, but again, weather permitting. And after that, it is all postseason for the Lady Raiders, as Matt White told us of the sectional tournament schedule for Roane County. Meanwhile, for Calhoun County, they still have some games available. They got Buffalo coming up tomorrow, and then on Thursday, a doubleheader at Webster County, and then on Friday, they've got Richwood on the road as well. A lot of road games to finish the season for the Lady Red Devils. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game for both Calhoun County and for the Lady Raiders.
Well, we'll go ahead and take the obvious because we always know on senior night we take a moment to honor our seniors for Roane County. Emily Casto, Fair Smelko, Liz Greathouse, and Lexi Burdett. We want to take an extra moment here just to say thank you for everything you've given to the Lady Raiders softball program. Those are 4 quality young ladies, good individual kids, should do great in the rest of their lives and careers. And say thank you again for everything that those 4 have given to the Lady Raiders softball program. For Calhoun County, offensively, I would go with Kendall Snodgrass. Went 2 for 3, double and a run scored, and could get an extra nod there at defense as well. Was very good over there at shortstop. Then we'll go with Abby Waldron on defense. She was worked over a ton down there at the hot corner at third. Made a couple of really nice plays, a nice backhanded stab, nice heads-up play to keep the runner from advancing on. So congratulations to our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game. Again, for Roane County, our seniors, Emily Casto, Fair Smelko, Liz Greathouse, and Lexi Burdett. And for the Lady Red Devils, Kendall Snodgrass and Abby Waldron.
That'll do it for us here tonight. We'll be back in action tomorrow, weather permitting, over at Ripley High School as the Lady Raiders will travel to face off against the Vikings, moving up in class to AAA for the Lady Raiders. That'll do it for us here this evening. Appreciate you joining us on our live streaming coverage of Roane County High School Lady Raiders softball action for all of us here at WVRC. So we'll be providing the graphics and the scoreboard action. Matt White, my color analyst. I'm in.